8 young men and a woman have been charged with 19 racially motivated murders here in Moscow. They're also to stand trial for 13 attempted murders. Most of the victims were men described as being of non-Slavic appearance. Mikhail Lebedev reports.
Hated to death. This surveillance camera witnessed a man from Tajikistan stabbed over 35 times in Moscow last year. Investigators believe it's just one of almost 40 similar hate crimes by a skinhead gang. This week, a year-long investigation came to an end.
They
kept in touch via mobile phones and the internet. Then they'd get together for what they called actions. Their attacks were always sudden and had one purpose only: to kill.
Last April, 2 Moscow students, Artur Renault and his friend, were arrested on suspicion of killing an Armenian businessman. Later, Renault confessed to 37 racially motivated crimes, and more arrests followed. A total of 9 youngsters aged from 16 to 22 are now charged with murder or attempted murder. Police say the gang went out manhunting in the evenings, assaulting men they deemed non-Slavic.
By targeting people of other nationalities, they express their identity. It's one of the abnormal forms of self-expression.
53 people have been killed in hate crimes this year. That's 3 times as many over the same period in 2007. These figures have motivated authorities to take a tougher stance. More crimes are being investigated as racial attacks, and more are coming to court. Earlier this week, 8 people were found guilty of a 2006 explosion in the Cherkizovo market that left 14 dead and 47 injured. Most of the victims were immigrants from the North Caucasus and East Asia. Some human rights activists see the convictions as a promising sign.
The fact that this case found its way to court and the example of people sentenced to life for the Cherkizovo market blast shows that we are moving in the right direction, but there's still lots to do.
Russia's hate crimes are attracting greater attention from the society, media and the authorities. Last spring, a billboard campaign in the streets of Moscow prompted racial tolerance. But only the next few years can tell whether this will be enough to resolve the problem. Lately, the authorities are paying more attention to race crimes. Much is being done, but some fear that greater tolerance in Russia still has a long road ahead. Mikhail Lebedev, Russia Today.